Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Apple Bytes tip, and today we're just going to have a look at a couple of accessibility features to help make using the iPad easier for those students who might be struggling with some of the content. It has particularly good features for SEND students or students with particular learning needs, ELL for instance. So we're just going to have a look at a couple of those settings for today's Apple Bytes. Now, to access the accessibility options, we click on the settings tool, and then in the menu along the left you'll see accessibility there, and there's quite a lot of accessibility features that you might want to explore. Today I'm just going to have a look at a couple of them. One that I particularly like is the touch, which is under physical and motor, and it's called active touch. When you activate that, turn it on, you'll be able to see this little square with a white dot inside, and that's quite useful for dragging around the page to highlight a particular area of a website that you might want students to select, or a particular button when you're doing displays and sharing your display with the class. So that will stay on my screen now. If I just go back, a second feature I'd like to talk about is something that might help with language learners, and this is to turn on spoken content. You can see in the vision submenu there on the right, just here we've got spoken content. I'm going to click on that, and then we've got a couple of options here: speak selection, which is turned on, and speak screen. So speak selection will appear when you highlight a specific text. Speak screen is when you swipe down with two fingers from the top of the screen to hear the content. So let's just try the speak screen. So that's just by
speak selection on. A speak button will appear when you select text. Speak screen on. Swipe down with two fingers from the top of the screen to hear the content of the.
As you can see there with the settings menu, you can move that around as you please. You can also change the play speed here to speed it up or slow it down. And then you can also dock it onto the side of the screen here as well. So it's quite a handy feature to use on your iPad. Let's try it out with some of our students, especially those students who might be struggling with accessing some of the content. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's Apple Bytes. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.